49 అంటే సంతానం, 49 అంటే సంతోషం.
వారికి మనకి లింక్ ఇక్కడ కాదు అక్కడ కాదు ఎక్కడో కనుక్కుందాం. వారే మాల్గాడి శుభ గారు.
నీకు నాకు ఉన్న లింకు ఈడనో చెప్పలేను, ఆడనో చెప్పలేను, యాడనో చెప్పలేనురా. That became పక్కా.
ప్రపంచానికి మీరు మాల్గాడి శుభగా తెలుసు. మీ యాక్చువల్ పేరు ఇదే శుభేనా?
పెళ్లికి ముందు శుభా రాజామణి, తర్వాత శుభా సురేష్ కైలాష్. మానసిక గురుగారు ఉషావుతూ. నా అమ్మగారు కిచెన్ లో వాట్ ఎవర్ షీ వాస్ డూయింగ్, షీ వుడ్ జస్ట్ కమ్ ఆన్ కీప్ ఇట్ దెన్ గుడు 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 కమ్ అండ్ watch the TV like that. So I said, what is this? I want to be there. కాజీపేట స్టేషన్ లో ఒక ప్యాసింజర్ కే కాపేసిన కనబడ్డవాడే వరసైన వాడు, కాసిచ్చినోడే అసలైన జోడు.
మీరు రాజా సార్ కోసం పాడిన పాట. సో వాట్ డిడ్ యూ ఫీల్ వెన్ యూ ఫస్ట్ మెట్ హిమ్? అంటే
my most wondrous experience was, so I'm in the voice booth. There are about 60 musicians sitting outside, and we were going real time,
live, all live.
Yeah, first we have an ad lib, that is in the beginning, this loose singing, right? Over there and all the voice was going. So he composed something and I told him, Anna, I can't sing this, I'm not an opera singer. Go and stand in the mic. Yeah, and I have never experienced that.
Amazing. I'm getting goosebumps when you say that.
So happy, you know. Ye mehki mehki taazgi sara jahan mehkaye, Pond's Dream Flower Tal.
Wow, అసలు టీవీ చూసినట్టే కొడుతుంది.
నా అమ్మగారు, when she was going to shop, and my photograph was there on the wall poster, and there's a 2-year-old child in her arms. She leaned in and kissed me. What more do I want?
This poor little child also will do that at the end.
తక్కిట మాలగాడి ఎక్కి గోల్కొండ చూడవచ్చిన, మావలుండనన్ని మల్ల నేను గీడకొచ్చిన, యమ్మ యమ్మ చుమ్మ చుమ్మ, యమ్మ యమ్మ చుమ్మ చుమ్మ.
Have you met some of the younger generation?
Yeah.
Malati,
I'm specifically talking about Malati. I was buying vegetables, I remember very clearly. Rasa rasa, who's this? Hey! That kind of confidence was there, but at the same time insecurity was there. All that had got swept away. It's a magic land, Arunachala. Prapancham has given me till there is nothing more to ask. And then walked in my Guru, Sri Ramana Maharishi.
మాటల్లో చెప్పలేం కాబట్టి పాటలతోనే పరిచయం చేసుకోబోతున్నావు. వారికి మనకి లింక్ ఇక్కడ కాదు అక్కడ కాదు ఎక్కడో కనుక్కుందాం. వారే మాల్గాడి శుభ గారు, ద మోస్ట్ బ్యూటిఫుల్, వైవేషియస్, వండర్ఫుల్ మ్యూజిషియన్, మనందరికీ సుపరిచితులు. కానీ వారి జీవితంలోకి, అంతరంగంలోకి తొంగి చూసే ప్రయత్నం ఇవాళ. సో
whatever you said about me, you're all those things and more. So wonderful to meet you today.
Honored to meet you today.
Thank you so much. I'm so excited to have met somebody like you after so many years in the industry.
Yeah.
So happy.
ఎలా ఉన్నారు ఫస్ట్ అసలు? ఎప్పుడు ఇరికింగా?
సూపర్ గా ఉన్నాను. జీవిత్ I'm alive after the COVID.
Did you మీకు వచ్చిన COVID?
3 times, but not in the Delta period and all that, not then. Omicron అయిపోయింది కదా, అప్పుడు I think twice or thrice it's come.
Bad symptoms,
first two I escaped. The last one was cough, very bad cough. It doesn't go for a long time, kada? What about you?
నాకు ట్వైస్.
Okay, congratulations.
ఇట్స్ లైక్ సేయింగ్ నా 2 వాటి అమెరికా పోయిட்டு వందే అందు మాదిరి 2 సార్లు కోవిడ్ అని చెప్తారు అట్లా అలా అయిపోయింది. ఇట్ బికమ్ లైక్ బట్ చాలా డిఫికల్ట్ టైమ్స్ నుంచి బయటకు వచ్చామండి. ఐ జస్ట్ వండర్. సో మీరు ఎలా, హౌ డిడ్ యూ కమ్ టు టర్మ్స్ విత్ వాట్స్ హ్యాపెనింగ్? అంటే వాట్ ఈస్ ఆల్ దిస్, ఇంతమంది, సో మెనీ పీపుల్ డైడ్.
So we are all in that spiritual plane, and I have immense empathy with people who have lost their family, and horrible things like not being able to see your parents for the last time, because from the hospital itself they've been taken.
Right.
Yeah, children have not been able to see their parents. All kind of most, Kali Yugam, whatever the qualities, that fear, that loss, that sorrow, those 2 years were bad for the whole world. But if this is the micro, if you want to look at the macro, especially if you've come to the spiritual life, then the understanding that this is Bhuma Devi's way of shaking off, shedding, and there is resurgence, and all those people who have gone at this time will come back as more evolved souls. So as the evolution is happening now, I think we have all been like, internet has like blown the idea of space.
Right, avunu.
Yeah, you can be in Mars in your bedroom.
Yeah, correct.
Visually.
Correct.
Yeah.
Right.
So as the evolution happens, the spiritual evolution is required to understand. That is where we have to go back to that source. So when you come back, I think that this is the universe's way of just collecting the people whoever needed to pass on. And it is very unfortunate that those people would have passed on, but the ones who are left back, they are the ones who will be holding that pain in their lives. I've heard of horror stories where some son is passing off in London, and the father is not able to go because there are no flights, and the doctor is showing the last hours on WhatsApp to the father when the child is passing away. So when you hear horror stories like this, you just thank God that you have had a narrow escape, and fortunately Chennai, it was not so bad.
ఒక టైంలో బ్యాడ్ గా ఉండదని
It was
చెప్పారు.
not so bad, not like the things you heard about
మహారాష్ట్ర, ఢిల్లీ, మహారాష్ట్ర, కేరళ.
There were bodies being burnt.
In heaps.
In gardens. Like you have these gardens, any colony in Delhi, suppose there are 150, they will have a center garden where the children will come in. It's a park. It's mandatory in Delhi. So those parks were burning the bodies because there was no place in the crematorium.
Right.
So I don't think Chennai saw that. And I'm so grateful to God, And when it came in the Omicron form. By the time we were all vaccinated, and my heart goes out to
all those.
It's a horrible way to go, Imagine gasping for breath, no? Swapna.
No, ఈ కాంటెక్స్ట్ లో ఐ మీన్ బాలు గారు వెళ్ళడం అనేది మోస్ట్ రూడ్ షాక్.
Horrible one.
సంగీత
He
ప్రపంచం.
suffered, That's so. I mean, people who cried and all that time, I just. I kept telling them that his voice will be there for eternity in the ether. Anytime you want to go into the phone and
Correct.
you can listen to that lovely voice, and he's there. Then there was a show that I was judging, and that was when I like that shock, that he is physically not with us.
Correct.
That came upon me, because when he used to come on the shows as one of the judges, see, somewhere a level he is one human being, so inclusive, so full of love, so much he has to give to the children who are coming up now. And not to be able to hear that was when what all the other people felt when he passed on, I felt it that day. I said, okay, we have missed him. We have lost him. Because for me, till then, it was like his songs are still there. When I listen to his songs, I remember him, I remember his kindness. Then it was physically when I went into that studio, and then when they were talking about Anna, and then they played one of Anna's old
அண்ணான்னு கூப்பிடுவீங்களா?
Balu Anna only.
Balu Anna.
Yeah. I used to get away with murder with him. He used to be very kind to me.
தமிழ்லயே பேசலாம் பிகாஸ் நீங்க உங்களுக்கு ஐ திங்க் தெலுங்கு இஸ்
தமிழ்ல பேசலாம்.
தமிழ்ல பேசலாமா? அவர் கூட உங்களோட அசோசியேஷன் எப்படி இருந்தது?
என்னோட ஐ திங்க் முதல் பாட்டு வந்து தெலுங்குல நான் சோலோ பாடினேன் தாதர் எக்ஸ்பிரஸ்க்கு. தமிழில் வந்து வரைச்சி மெட்ரோ சேனல் ஒன்று பாரு பின்ன பாரு, தட் வாஸ் மை முதல் பாட்டு வித் அண்ணா. அண்ட் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் 2-3 சாங்ஸ் என்னோட கரியரில் நான் வந்து ஆன்னு பார்த்துட்டு இருக்கேன் அண்ணா. இது நிஜமாக நடக்கிறதா அந்த மாதிரி. ஏன்னா நான் வந்து நம்ம இண்டஸ்ட்ரியில் இருக்க போகிறேன்னு சுத்தமாக எனக்கு பாட்டுக்காரியாக ஆகணும். ஐ வாண்ட் டு பிகம் அ சிங்கர், பட் I was in Delhi.
Right.
And Delhi is not Bollywood, it's not Collywood also. So there are no films happening in Delhi, right? So maximums வந்து அங்க வந்து jingles எல்லாம் பண்ணலாம். So நான் பண்ணிந்தேன்.
ஆமா, jingles எல்லாம் பாடிருக்கீங்க.
பண்ணிட்டேன். அது பண்ணறச்சே வந்து நான் மெட்ராஸ்க்கு வந்து ஒரு ஷார்ட் பிரேக்குக்கு வரச்சே எல்லாரும் வந்து இந்த திலீப் சேகர் இருக்கார், அவர் மீட் பண்ணுங்கன்னு சொல்லச்சே நான் வந்து திலீப்பை போய் மீட் பண்ணினேன். திலீப்பை மீட் பண்ணச்சே ஜிங்கிள்ஸ் பண்ண ஆரம்பிச்சிட்டேன் அவரோட.
அவர் வந்து அப்போ ராஜ்கோட்டி சார் கிட்ட கீபோர்ட் பிளேயர்.
ஸோ அங்கே வந்து ராஜு அண்ணாவும் கோட்டி அண்ணாவும் ஒரு போய் ஏதோ ஒரு பாட்டு கேட்கறச்சு புது வாய்ஸ் நாங்கள் தேடின்னு இருக்கோம், கொஞ்சம் யாராவது இருக்காங்களா அப்படின்னு கேட்டிருக்காரு. உடனே திலீப் வந்து ஏஆர் ரஹ்மான் டுடே என்னோட ஜிங்கிள் வாசிச்சார்.
எந்த ஜிங்கிள் ஒரு வாட்டி பாடுங்களேன், பிகாஸ் ஜிங்கிள்ஸ் ரொம்ப
ஓவன் ட்ரெண்டி தரதா தரதா ஸ்வீட் சொல்லாய் இது பாடின உடனே அண்ணா கோட்டி அண்ணாக்கும் ராஜு அண்ணாக்கும் ரொம்ப இன்ட்ரெஸ்டிங்காக இருக்கு, இந்த வெஸ்டர்ன் வாய்ஸில் வந்து நம்ம இது பண்ணலாமே, ஒரு தெலுங்கு ஃபோக் சாங் பண்ணலாமே அப்படின்னு
பேட்டா. அதுனா
இல்லைடா, அது வரல. இது முதல்ல வந்து அத்திரதுடுன்னு ஒரு
அத்திரதுடு சினிமா,
இது வந்து என்னோட தாதர் எக்ஸ்பிரஸ் முதல்ல வந்தது. தாதர் எக்ஸ்பிரஸ் முதல்ல அண்ணா என்ன கூப்பிட்டார், கோட்டி அண்ணா ராஜு அண்ணா. ரஹ்மான் ஃபோன் பண்ணார், உனக்கு தெலுங்கு பாட்டு பாடணுமா படத்துலன்னு. சரி, எனக்கு வந்து தமிழே சரியாக வர மாட்டேங்கிறது, எங்கே வந்து வேர் வை அண்ட் ஹவு தெலுங்கு. ஸோ he said each line has got to be one word. Come, he said, we'll do it. ஸோ நான் போனேன், ஸ்டுடியோக்கு போனேன். ஸோ the song was மதனுடி, ஒன் லைன் ஓவர், மனவடா, 2 லைன், ரசித்துட ரசித்தடரா, அவ்வளோதான். சுந்தராரி ரிவ்வுமண்டே తెల్లచిరా జివ్వు మంది సమీరా ఓ இதுதான் முதல் சாங் தாதர் எக்ஸ்பிரஸ்னோட படத்தில். அந்த ஃபுல் ஃபிலிமில் இந்த ஒரு பாட்டு தான் இருக்கு. ஸோ அதோட கேசட் வரல. nobody outside knows that the song has been sung, okay? But Keeravani Anna heard. So Keeravani Anna was doing a film called Samarpana. In that he gave me a beautiful song. Chittuku mandi chinnari eedu chittiki veste chinnodu కిట్టుకులన్నీ ఉన్నాయి చూడు మనసు రేతైరన్నారా తరరరీరా తరరరా తరిరరారి తరరరా తరరతీరా తరరతీరా అలను వేయిన పొంగిన సంగతిలో చుట్టుకుమంది. That was a song. So when Anna gave me the second song, Keeravani Anna, and I love him so much because before I became Malgudi Shubha or Malgadi Shubha, he has given me a song before he knew that this horse was going to run. Then மூணாவது பாட்டு வந்து அண்ணா நம்ம கோட்டி அண்ணா வந்து அத்திரதுடு படம் வந்தது. And in that film he did this Malgadi Ekki Takita Malgadi Ekki Golconda சூட வச்சினா மாவல்லுன்னதன்னி யம்மா யம்மா ஒன்று போகும். அது பயங்கர ஹிட் ஆயிடுது, பயங்கர ஹிட், செம்ம ஹிட்டு. அந்த ஹிட் ஆனனால கோட்டி அண்ணாவும் ராஜு அண்ணாவும் தெலுங்கானா பாஷை, so it was a Telangana dialect. So actually I'll sing it for you.
Yeah.
Yamma yamma with me.
Yes.
Malgadi Ekki తక్కిట తక్కిట మాలగాడి ఎక్కి గోల్కొండ చూడవచ్చిన మావలుండనన్ని మల్ల నేను గీడకొచ్చిన యమ్మ యమ్మ చుమ్మ చుమ్మ యమ్మ యమ్మ చుమ్మ చుమ్మ. This is a song. So dialect was new. The way they had I think the kind of music they gave was new. Voice was new. So semi hit. Then Kotiana and Raju Anna said that song is doing very well. It's because, and they had one gap in their career. Konja time irundhathu. So Sahiti Anna pidichanga. Sahiti Anna is Telangana, like he used to go to Gramam and pick up the songs. And then they brought back this album which he did, Chik Pak Chik Bam. So Chik Pak Chik Bam was, for me itself, no, it was like my eyes were round when I was listening to the songs, because right through there's only percussion. Only in the Bee Gees there is a blowing instrument. Local folk blowing instrument. Very new sound, you know. And one song, there is only guitar. Nothing else. Voice is going chik pak chik bum, chik pak chik bum. That's all. Will you do that for me?
Yeah, I'll try. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Chik pak chik bum, 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 chik pak chik bum.
కాజీపేట స్టేషన్లో ఒక ప్యాసింజర్ కే కాపేసిన చెక్కిపోయే గాడిల్లో చైన అందరి మీనా చూపేసిన కనబడ్డవాడే వరసైన వాడు కాసిచ్చినోడే అసలైన జోడు. You did single-handedly, fantastic. So this song became a big hit. Sorry, my bad. So this song
Acapella.
Yes. Big hit. And then after that I didn't turn back like that also.
10 లక్షల
my career went.
10 లక్షల క్యాసెట్లు అమ్ముడుపోయాయి ఆ రోజుల్లో. Those days చాలా పెద్ద సూపర్ డూపర్ హిట్.
I've heard some lovely stories apparently. Forgive me if I'm wrong, Chiranjeevi ji, but I've heard that when they used to go for shoot and all that, they play this to the whichever spot, no? And then they keep changing because the sound was so new, yeah. A.R. Rahman had just started his studio. This kind of sound that emanated from that studio was something else.
Amazing.
చిత్రమా இருந்தது వాయిస్, ரொம்ப జోరా இருந்தது.
సో ప్రపంచానికి మీరు మాల్గాడి శుభగా తెలుసు. మీ యాక్చువల్ పేరు ఇదే శుభేనా?
శుభ.
ఫుల్ నేమ్ ఏమైనా ఇచ్చారా పేరెంట్స్?
పెళ్ళికు ముందు పెళ్ళికి ముందు శుభ రాజామణి, తర్వాత శుభ సురేష్ కైలాష్. బట్ మాల్గాడి శుభ, మాల్గుడి శుభ. ఇప్పుడు
అది కూడా అడగాలి, మాల్గుడి శుభ అని ఎలా అయ్యారని. ఇప్పుడు మీరు 1988లో ఒక కాంపిటీషన్లో పార్టిసిపేట్ చేశారు. 1988
ఎక్కడ?
కాలేజ్ కాంపిటీషన్.
రాగ్దేవ్.
అప్పుడంతా ఏం పాటలు పాడేవారు? వాట్ వాజ్ యువర్ కోర్? సో వెస్టర్నే పాడేవారు, పక్కా వెస్టర్న్. ఎక్కడ నేర్చుకున్నారు వెస్టర్న్ మ్యూజిక్?
రేడియో.
రేడియో విని నేర్చేసుకోవడమే. నో టీచర్ ఎవరు లేరు? పాపే, బట్ అయినా కూడా అంటే వెస్టర్న్. నౌ వీ హ్యావ్ అ లాట్ ఆఫ్ వెస్టర్న్ టీచింగ్ మ్యూజిక్.
సీరియస్ గా దే టేక్ ఇట్ very seriously, music. But for us, it was just chumma, you're walking, you're singing and going, that's all.
చక్కగా తాళం వేసుకుని క్లాసికల్ నేర్చుకో లేదు అని చెప్పారా?
1.5 years నేర్చుకున్నాను. That teacher didn't want to forget her music, so she reached Varnam and Kirtanam, 15 Kirtanams in 1.5 years, and I didn't still know what raga was, what is Sajjamam, where is Nishadam. I learned the songs. My sister was better. I was not interested.
మీరు సిస్టర్ కలిసి నేర్చుకున్నారా?
Together. Payment appudu 60 rupees for 2 students.
60 rupees per class,
per month.
Oh God.
Per month.
ఇప్పుడు $60 పెడితే ఒప్పుకోవట్లేదు. 60 rupees per month.
rupees per hour. 2000 rupees per hour. Ippudu. So those times were different, yeah. So people, naaku telusu, though I want to share it with somebody. That was a time. But now people are earning. Ippudu music is a serious profession. It wasn't that then. Appudu maybe 4 people, 5 people, would become singers. Right? It was not open to everybody.
True.
నా మానసిక గురుగారు ఉషా ఉతుప్.
అడగబోయాను, ఎలాగో అడుగుతాను. ఉషా ఉతుప్ గారు, you used to listen to her a lot?
No, she didn't have too much of music happening, but avaru Doordarshan lo programs cheste, I used to watch her, and na ammagaru kitchen lo whatever she was doing, she would just tamal keep it, then gudu come and start watch the TV like that. So I said, what is this? I want to be there.
You want Amma to watch?
No, Amma also, and I want everybody, full prapancham to watch me like that. Watch me with lots of love. And yeah, so I think without realizing it, that was my thing. I wanted love. Naku love kavali. Na daggara love undi. I was like waiting to pour it on people. Music is a madhyam.
అబ్సల్యూట్లీ. అండ్ మీరు పాడే మ్యూజిక్ అందరినీ జనరంజం కావు, అందరినీ అసలు స్పిరిట్ని ఎలివేట్ చేసి వస్తుంది వెంటనే.
I had a great career. Very lucky.
అండ్ మీ స్పేస్లో మీరు కొత్త ఒరవడి సృష్టించారు ఆ టైంలో. అంటే హ్యావింగ్ దిస్ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ ఉషా ఉతుప్ గారు ఉన్నారు, బట్ హ్యావింగ్ అ బేస్ వాయిస్, వెస్టర్న్ విబ్రాటో, యోడ్లింగ్, ఇవన్నీ కూడా మీరే ఇంట్రడ్యూస్ చేశారు మన సినిమా పాటల్లో. Of course, Kishore Da was there before that, but I'm saying female singers. So, appudu migitha melodies alantivi paade avakasam meeku vachaya ante, would you ever wonder?
In Telugu, Silk Smitha unnaru kada. So, you have akkado ikkado ekkado segarege nallo ekkado, idi western. ఎరవేసి దందారి వాడే, గురి చూసి కొట్టేది వాడే, ఇది వెస్టర్న్. దెన్ దే వాజ్ సరసకురా దోరా మనోహరా, దిస్ వాజ్ దేర్.
ఇంకో లైన్ పాడండి అది.
అయ్యో, ఐ డోంట్ నో ద లిరిక్స్.
మళ్ళీ అదే పాడండి.
దరరరరీరరరా తీర్చుకోరా గురుడా ఇదేరా, సరసకురా తోరా మనోహరా, ఇది నీకు నాకు
అది ఒకసారి అది పాడండి. అది
నీకు నాకు ఉన్న లింకు ఈడనో చెప్పలేను, ఆడనో చెప్పలేను, యాడనో చెప్పలేనురా, గౌలి కూడా గల్లికాడ సల్లగా గిల్లినోడ పోకిరి పోరగాడ జల్దిన జంట కుడ్డరా, సంచైతలే నీ సంగతేందో ఎసందులో నీవుందు మల్లా దెల్వలే. Then there was this was there. Then kanara vinara జంబలకడి పంబానరా, కదా చెబుతాను వినరా, బ్రహ్మంగారు ఏరుగాని కలికాలపు కాల జ్ఞానము. This was from జంబలకడి పంబా. Then మోగదు రాగం శూన్యంలో, వెలగదు గగనం గ్రహణంలో, that one. Then I got some, see the songs, melody songs didn't become that popular as my jingi chikri 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 chikri, that became pakka hits. So
మెలడీ అందరూ అంటే ఒక ఒరళవుకి పాడవాం, బట్ మీ స్పేస్లో మీరు పాడే పాటలు అందరూ పాడలేరు, ఆ వాయిస్ ఉండాలి ఫస్ట్.
ఇప్పుడు అంతే చాలా ఎక్కువ సింగర్స్ ఉంది. సో యూ హ్యావ్ ఆపరాటిక్ వాయిస్ కదా, సో పి సుశీలమ్మ, జానకి అమ్మ, అంతే హెడ్ వాయిసెస్, స్వీట్ వాయిస్, మెలడీ వాయిస్.
దెన్ యూ హ్యావ్ బేస్,
దెన్ యూ హ్యావ్ బేస్, దెన్ యూ హ్యావ్ మై వాయిస్. మై వాయిస్ ఇస్ ద స్పీకింగ్ వాయిస్.
స్పీకింగ్ వాయిస్, కరెక్ట్. యా,
ఇప్పుడు singers, the ones who are coming today, they will sing like them, Chitramma, S. Janaki, P. Sushila.
All head voice only.
They will sing like me too.
Now, ippudu paaduthunaru.
So, my time, if there are 6 songs in a film, 5 songs melody,
Yeah.
ఒక్క song item.
Yes.
ఇప్పుడు ఒక్క song melody, 5 songs item.
Yeah, and heroine songs కూడా ఐటమ్ సాంగ్స్ లాగా ఉన్నాయి.
And heroes ఇప్పుడు heroes కాదు, villains role.
Yeah.
Don, Geen,
Yeah.
you know,
Smuggler.
everything. The whole thing has
Terrorist,
changed.
smuggler, ఇదే.
Pushpa.
అంటావా మావా, అంటావా మావా.
Maha hero is. Yeah, so that is the scene.
సో ఒకలా చూస్తే అది ఒక విజయం, ఇలాంటి
Yeah.
ఒక న్యూ ట్రెండ్ కి ఇట్స్ అ విక్టరీ ఇన్ సమ్ సెన్స్.
So it's fun.
ఇట్స్
That was great at that time. I was very lucky. ఇప్పుడు అంటే అంతవరకు తెలుసు, ఇది కూడా ఒక కెరియర్ యూ కెన్ టేక్ అండ్ యూ కెన్ డూ వెల్. ఇప్పుడు యూట్యూబ్ ఉంది, స్పాటిఫై ఉంది, స్మ్యూల్ ఉంది. ఈ ప్లాట్ఫామ్స్లో మీ యువర్ టాలెంట్ యూ కెన్ పుట్ ఇట్ అవుట్ అండ్ ద పీపుల్ who are interested can then take you and use them.
రియాలిటీ షోస్ లో కుప్పలు తెప్పలుగా వస్తున్నారు.
My
ఎంత చక్కగా
God, the reality people.
How they are singing.
I got psyched, you know. I'll just watch. What we have to judge, I'll be watching. Small, yeah, Podugus singing with brigas and
Yeah.
amazing, doing this, doing that, also enacting. They're Rakshasas now.
Born performers అందరూ. Yeah.
So I'm telling you, that evolution. Say so many Varadas, Puradas, Karas, Kidas went. So many singers who wanted to make it in life. They all have come back.
Correct.
With the previous janma of learning. And at the age of 4 and 5, they'll identify ragas.
Right.
And then they'll come onto platforms like this, competitive platforms. Very happy. I'm so lucky I sang and came off when I did.
Yes.
My mind was a golden period. Ippudu you don't know who's singing kada.
Correct. అసలు ఐడెంటిఫికేషన్ లేదు, తగ్గిపోయింది. Yeah. That is so true.
So you have a Sid Sriram who's fantastic, right? You can make out his singing because it's so different.
It sets him apart from the rest.
So different.
డిఫరెంట్ గా ఉంది కాబట్టి అందరూ గుర్తుపడతారు. ఆ హిట్ అయిన ఆ బాణీని కొంచెం రా రస్టిక్ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ ప్రెజెంటేషన్ ని పీపుల్ ఆర్ ఎంజాయింగ్.
Yes. Then there is Nikita Gandhi who's doing so well. She's doing very, very well now, Nikita Gandhi. She's doing my kind of songs. Very popular. And she's got a lovely personality. So she's on, when she's like, she sings, she moves. She's the whole package.
అవును.
Very nice.
మీరు రాజా సార్ కోసం పాడిన పాట
Nadodi Thendral, my
Nadodi
first song.
Thendral. First song actually అదే కదా actually.
Yes, in Tamil.
అప్పుడు నాడోడి తెండ్రల్ పాడినప్పుడు రాజా సార్వి అంటే ఆయన అన్ని రకాల పాటలు ఉంటాయి కానీ కొంచెం మెలడీ బయస్ ఉంటుంది కదా. సో మీకు ఇచ్చిన పాట
he wanted an English singer, pop singer
for this.
That artist was a French artist from Pondicherry, Auru Kripa. So her dialogues were in English, the song would be in English.
Right.
Just little bit, koncham koddiga Tamil. No problem at all for me, no. Western song.
So what did you feel when you first met him?
God!
Ilayaraja.
God! He first, they said, come to the studio for the recording. So when I went, I respect these people, sit down, sang the Pallavi, asked me to sing it in my comfortable pitch. So most music directors think girls should all sing on this side of the harmonium and the boys should all sing on this side.
Tell me about it. Yeah.
So he told me, this is the Pallavi, now sing it in your comfortable Shruti. I sang it back to him. Because it was an English song, it was very easy for me. But my most wondrous experience was, so I'm in the voice booth. There are about 60 musicians sitting outside. And we were going real time.
Live, all live.
Yeah. So we have first we have an ad lib. That is in the beginning just loose singing, right? For that I did it with them. And if I had made a mistake, the whole 60 of us have to play again.
Live recording ante kada.
Yeah. And I have never experienced that. This is the only recording. But after that it became completely digital. Whoever wants to come and do whenever. The tail end of the sarpam, tail end will be there, no? This was that.
Yeah.
It was an incredible experience. But I don't want to be in the place of the singers who sang for the whole song with a live orchestra. So if you go wrong, then Govinda. Don't finish. The whole lot of them has to start again.
Chala nervous ga untundi.
Imagine 60 of them, yeah. So I just did the beginning ad lib with them. That was a lovely experience, and Rajana was standing in front of me conducting me. Class. What an opening for my career.
Amazing. And appadike you had, I think, established yourself in the jingles.
Yeah, only jingles.
Jingle space. Yeah. And also ante ilanti western ki meer padarani.
Yeah.
Meer konta kalam paatu chala popular hotels lo you had performed pop music.
Yes, before as a what every you have Christmas season, no?
Oh.
So they will get artists from
Special
abroad
artists,
or from somewhere, and my father was extremely proud of
కొంచెం
us.
తెలుగులో చెప్పరా? నాన్నగారు చాలా ప్రౌడ్.
నాన్నగారు చాలా ఇష్టం అవరకు ఆ టాలెంట్ షుడ్ కమ్ అవుట్ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ థింగ్. సో ఇక్కడ అడియార్ గేట్ హోటల్లో ఒక కాన్ఫరెన్స్, హీ వాజ్ వర్కింగ్ విత్ అన్ ఇన్సూరెన్స్ కంపెనీ. నా profile, he'd walk into the general manager's office and say, these are my daughters and they sing very well, so can you give them a spot? Spot is like they'll give you about 4 days to perform. So the regular band undi kada stage lo, 1.5 hours after the show is beginning, they will blow. And then one person will come and sing some 10 songs, which is what Ushaka used to do. Usha Uthup was a spot act. They will just sing for half an hour and they'll go off. So that half an hour, half an hour lo, akkada whoever has come there, Meeru, you have come to meet your family. You've come with your family. You want to know things about your family or your friends. You all are interested in talking with each other. You all are not listening to the music. Music background lo undi. Then how to capture that audience? How to capture their interest? That was what I learnt on that stage.
Oh. And how do you do that? Ela chestaru?
Make a huge noise. And then they have to turn and look at you. That's all. Hey people, how are you? What's happening? And then make sure that the next half an hour is very exciting.
And for them, ante. That's how you become anta spotlight
You
ravalante.
become an entertainer, no?
Yeah,
that's it.
True.
Yeah.
That's true. But దానికైనా చాలా కాన్ఫిడెన్స్ కావాలి. Because what you say, hey people, what's happening? అనగానే ఎవరు చూడకుండా ఇలా చూసా అనుకోండి.
Yeah.
You don't know how
I was
to
very lucky, because they looked at it, they were very happy, whoever it was. Then you have to bring them to this stage, floor low, make them dance. Make sure that they think they have to have a good time.
Correct.
Yeah, they have to go back home with a happy heart. Finished.
Any specific compliments మీకు గుర్తున్నాయా through this entire journey that ఎవరైనా మ్యూజిక్ డైరెక్టర్, పెద్ద మ్యూజిక్ డైరెక్టర్ కానీ మీ కో సింగర్స్ కానీ వచ్చి వావ్ శుభా అని?
Yeah, there was one. I had recorded for a long time, maybe 10 years into my career. పత్తు తెలుగులో 10 years అయిపోయింది. రాజా సార్ ఒక రికార్డింగ్, అవరు బ్యాక్గ్రౌండ్ మ్యూజిక్ ante, everything he will call singers. So there was a film where he was doing the background score, over there, and all the voice was going. So he composed something, and I told him, Anna, I can't sing this, I'm not an opera singer. Go and stand in the mic. I went and stood, and he conducted, and I sang. And when I had finished, he went that. That's so good. Felt so good. He did that.
Amazing. I'm getting goosebumps when you say that.
I was so happy, I'm so glad you asked about this, because I don't think I've ever spoken about this anywhere.
అంటే మామూలుగా బిగ్గెస్ట్ థింగ్ ఫర్ అ మ్యూజిషియన్, ఎస్పెషల్లీ పర్ఫార్మింగ్ మ్యూజిషియన్ ఏముంటుంది, తెలిసిన వాళ్ళు మామూలుగా వచ్చి బాగుంది అని చెప్తే వేరు, பட் தெரிஞ்சவங்க வந்து இப்படி இருக்கு அவங்க என்ஜாய் பண்றாங்கன்னு பார்த்தா நமக்கு அந்த கனெక్షனே வேறு.
Correct, absolutely.
Because absolutely. ఈ ఫెనామినల్ కెరియర్ లో మీరు జింగిల్స్ పాడారు రెహమాన్ గారికి. ఆ తర్వాత హౌ డిడ్ యువర్ జర్నీ విత్ రెహమాన్ జీ కంటిన్యూ?
I did some 5-6 songs with him. In the beginning there was Bhakti Padal Padattumma Pudhiya Mugam. Then I sang Udire Palli Marzelo Dadunda. That one. Beautiful. Then again here Ye Kattuppana Marapola Kal Ballandha Rasa. This one, it's in Tamil. Then ooh 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 ara Tangattamare Magari. Anna got national award for that. So that. Then all this happened, and then I was full speed in the Telugu industry. more than Tamil. Telugu, like pata dhimil dham dham songs were happening. And then in 1998, I'd been singing for 7 years and I was very happy, and I was a little unhappy musically because appudu rap is finding its way inside.
Yeah.
So some film, some song, ఏదో ఒక సాంగ్లో ర్యాప్ అజెండా ఇట్స్ నాట్ అవర్ అది నా కల్చర్ లేదు, బట్ వెళ్ళిలా వెరీ పాపులర్. సో ఇట్ విల్ కమ్ ఇన్ ద సాంగ్స్ అండ్ see, if somebody is hungry, they will eat anything that is given.
Right.
But when I've been eating for 7 years, no, I was full. And I was in a place to say, I've eaten enough. Bhagwani, you can give the food to people who are hungry. I was very content with no investment in singing, no investment, no sitting riyaz kiyas. I've not done a single day of riyaz in my life.
In other words, it was almost like a vacation for you, the singing career.
It just chumma happened. I learnt in the studios from the music directors.
Yeah. So మొత్తం మీరు 26 భాషల్లో పాడారా జింగిల్స్?
Yes.
అండ్ నర్సరీ రైమ్స్ కూడా పాడారు కదా?
Yes.
26 భాషల్లో ఒక తెలుగు జింగిల్ పాడి వినిపించండి ప్లీజ్.
You won't remember, yeah.
ఏదో ఉండు, నాను ఒక జింగిల్ పాడిருக்கேன் அதுக்கு தான்.
So you remember ye mehki mehki taazgi sara jahan mehkaye taazgi ki puha. That in that one I sang in all the Indian languages. We did you call it the guide track, okay? We did that in Delhi, and they sent it to Bombay. It got approved in Delhi. It's called a scratch. So you first present it to the local agency. They loved it. They sent it to Bombay. Bombay loved it, and then they started. Legend Malgudi was a music director, so they asked Sushma Sresht to come in, and she was like up there, you know. Most of the jingles were hers. She's a fantastic singer, Nepali girl. Tera mujhse hai pehle ka naata koi यूं ही नहीं दिल लुभाता. Adukapra nariya lots of songs she sang. So she was doing the jingle scene then, and that time she went in, and as usual she did it, and the agency was actually Madras HTL. So they said, no, we want it like that, no, we want it like that, no, we want it like that. So then they gave up. Vedanath got frustrated. He said, call that girl from Delhi. I flew into Bombay. This is before I came to Madras. And I went and recorded all the languages, Indian languages. We did Nepali also. And we finished all that, all the dialects, everything finished, and I came to Madras. So that was the time we did Telugu.
Right.
Telugu. So this is 31 years back, yeah.
Amma baboy.
But I remember Tamil. Idu pongum pudumai narumanam lengum manam kamalum pons dream flower talc adu ye mehki taazgi sara jahan mehkaye taazgi ki suhani puhar aur man mein ubharta pyar pons dream flower talc.
వావ్, అసలు టీవీ చూసినట్టే కొనుస్తుంది అప్పుడు అంతా టీవీ చూసుకోవాలి ఇవన్నీ. సో నర్సరీ రైమ్స్ ఏమేమి పాడారు?
Yeah, so while we were doing jingles, I mean, I had started my career here. Maybe 5 varsham tarvata oka producer came and said, we want to do nursery rhymes. So I said, nursery rhymes, no problem sir, tell me what date, what studio. And like full arrogantly, I'll finish this in 1 hour. I go back. I thought I took 2 days because you have to sing Jack and Jill went up the hill. You can't sing Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. You can't sing like that. You have to sing it as donga tak. So if the shruti goes even this side, that side, it was the most difficult recording for me, I tell you.
Your voice throw has to be right on the note.
Yeah.
Say Jack, it'll go up.
Yeah, correct.
Jack and Jill.
Yes. I had to unlearn so much, you know. But our album, the beauty of nursery rhymes. So my mother, na Magaru, shop, when she was going to shop, close to her house, there was my photograph was there. I was doing a show, and my photograph was there on the wall poster. And there's a 2-year-old child in her arms. So that 2-year-old child, it seems, that way. And when this lady took the baby close to my photograph, she leaned in and kissed me. What do I want? My mother came home and told me this. And I speak to them, So my dear children, this is Shubha auntie signing off. So the last song was 10 little fingers, 10 little toes, 2 little ears and 1 little nose, 2 little eyes that shine so bright, and 1 little mouth to kiss. Mama, good night, good night, good night, good night. This is the last song in that. And then I say, good night, children. Oh, good night, children. Sweet dreams, sleep tight. Goodbye from Auntie Shubha auntie or Shubha auntie or something. And this poor little child, she leaned forward and kissed me. Oh, what more do I want?
This poor little child also will do that at the end.
I love you, ma.
So amazing, my God.
Yeah.
మీరు యాక్చువల్లీ చెప్తుంటే there is a magnetism అండి. అలా అయినో అప్పుడే వందరం.
So sweet. You have it too, Swapna. You have it too. Absolutely.
Thank you.
I don't see any of the room. I can only see your beautiful eyes.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
That's coming out from it.
అందరూ వినండి. సో ఇంత ఫుల్ ఆఫ్ లైఫ్ శుభ గారికి మీ వారి పరిచయం పెళ్లికి ముందు ఉండిందా లేకపోతే పెళ్లితోనేనా?
Arranged love.
సో ఫస్ట్ లవ్ అయ్యాక అరేంజ్డ్ కదా? అరే దే అరేంజ్డ్ మ్యారేజ్ అండ్ యూ హ్యాడ్ టు ఫాల్ ఇన్ లవ్.
No, I went and met him. He fell in love with me and he asked me to learn from his mother.
చెప్పండి. What music?
Carnatic music. So Rahmanji was saying, why don't you listen? You have a lovely voice texture. Shruti has to be consistent. Learn music. And while I was telling, both of us are working in the studio at the same time, Rahman's studio. And Rahman actually inside the studio, he said, he doesn't remember this, okay? But he said, there is, we are Ayers. So, Ayer, payan velila nindrukam paatila. We are looking out for a groom, right? Irka paatila. I said, Pata, and the shots put on guitar vachinirkane avana. Avada, nalla paiyan Shubha, think about it appadina. 6 months later we were married.
Oof.
We met over there and I was telling him, Rahman has asked me to learn Carnatic music. So he said, my mother is a Carnatic music singer, why don't you come home and learn from her? So I went 2 classes. Govardhana Giridhari, second song. The first one was one Pulayar song. And she just held my hand and said, why don't you marry my son?
Oh, she asked you?
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying, it's love as well as arranged.
Arranged, beautiful, so beautiful. But music brought you together.
Yeah, absolutely. It kept us together too. Yeah, so since you speak about 1998, it's a very, varsham naku pedda important varsham. Every person, okay, watershed year. Adilo, you take, you turn back and see what has happened with you till then.
Right.
1998, నా గృహ ప్రవేశం. ఇప్పుడు నా హస్బెండ్ పేరులో ఒక ఇల్లు, వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్ ఫర్ మీ. తర్వాత ఒక ఫస్ట్ షో రెహమాన్ షో దుబాయ్లో. అదిలో ప్రోగ్రామ్ అయిపోయింది. అప్పుడు ఆల్ ద ఆర్టిస్ట్స్ ఆర్ స్టాండింగ్ taking a bow kind of thing. And I turned on the left, Sadhna Sargam, Kavita Krishnamurthy, Hariharan, Sukhwinder Singh, SP Balu Anna, Chitramma, Srinivas, Sujata, Nenu. Rahman is in the center. So I'm turning and I'm looking and I'm saying, good God, these are the gods of our industry.
Absolutely.
And I'm standing in line with them. What have I done to achieve this?
So true.
at that time, if I had collapsed, straight nirvana, moksham only. Because, I mean, what more can an artist with so little investment? You understand what I'm trying to tell you?
Absolutely. You didn't learn, you didn't like strive for it.
Like
you
the way
didn't
children
turn your life.
Nothing.
Talakindulu tappa Shirshashanam veyaledu.
I'm standing and fate is pushing me into studios.
Correct.
And people, my music directors were so kind to me. They understood my limitations and they worked within that. They would for me they would not chumma compose. They will compose to suit my voice range. You know, and my first song was Dadar Express, which is Devi Sri Prasad's father was the producer of that. And recently, so that people don't, today's Telugu people, I'm still relevant for them. Nee chuku chuku bandin roho, that came. Then pagado 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 pagado. He once every 5 years one song he will give, and people will remember. Oh, she's there, no, she's still there, no, that kind of thing. The latest, of course, is Ori devudo devudo yem pillagade. It's time to party now, rave o pilla. Yeah. So I'm like still. Hello everybody, I'm there. Boss, I'm there. Yeah, much. I love you still, and you love me still. I'm still there. So I can't ask for anything more. Now, for a long time, after 1998, I did one album called Valpare Vattapare, where my face, all the singers want recognition here. All the musicians, everybody, we want people to love us. We want our faces to be seen outside. When you're a jingle singer, you want your name to be known.
Yes.
When your name is also known, you want your face to be shown.
Yes.
So in 1998, with this album called Valpare Vattapare, which like huge hit, huge hit. And so in that year, I got face recognition. And I got this song called Thayya Thayya, which is Rahman's. Kaatuvadiyegu karichan kuruvihala பாதகத்தி காத்திருக்க மனசே அறிவீகளா காட்டு வழியாகும் கரிச்சான் குருவிகளா ககத்தையா தையா 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 1998. Yeah. So 1998, like as an artist, Prapancham has given me till there is nothing more to ask.
Right.
And then walked in my Guru, Sri Ramana Maharishi, because I was now ready to sit down quietly and listen to his silence.
How beautifully put.
Yeah, that's it. So after that also it's been fantastic. All this.
So how has Ramana Maharishi changed your life?
He has made me understand that we are all one. So before, if I was scared that somebody, we are all insecure, I'll tell you that also. Ante, this is going to be a last song. This is going to be a last song from the first song.
Ala anipichinda eppudu?
Yeah, it's like always there. It's there, at least it was there in me. I was always wondering, maybe, and I sang 1,000 songs after that. Maybe this is my last song. Maybe that will stop, because when you're content, no, and you've understood that all this is one, then somebody else is singing, I am singing. I swear it happened, because
వేరే వాళ్ళు పాడుతున్నప్పుడు మనమే పాడుతున్నాం.
We are singing, yes.
మనం అంతా ఒకటే అని
Yes.
ఆత్మ జ్ఞానం.
Yeah. No, I'm not saying I got Atma Jnanam, yeah. I'm not saying I got Atma Jnanam. I'm saying because of Bhagwan's teaching, I was in a place where I could rejoice at somebody else's joy. No, I was so happy when somebody else was celebrating. And I had finished sambar rice, rasam rice, taira rice, laddu giddu, everything. I'm sitting over there. Why do I need more food?
Correct.
The food should go to somebody who's hungry, kada? So with that Bhagwan came in at that time, and it's been so wonderful. The understanding that not a single anu moves this side, that side without the divine will. So then you cannot blame anybody else for anything that's happened.
Correct.
You can't blame yourself also for what has happened. It is so nice, no? Wonderful it is. So it's been fabulous after that. I've been able to see everybody with eyes filled with love. My heart is full of love. It is more there than not there. So I'm very grateful to Bhagavan for that.
ఐ మీన్ మీకు ఒక ఆల్మోస్ట్ ఒక బ్యూటిఫుల్లీ సెట్ లైఫ్ ఏమేమి ఫినిష్ అవ్వాలి ఏ టైంకి అని అన్నీ కెప్ట్ కమింగ్ ఇన్ టు యువర్ యూ నెవర్ యాక్చువల్లీ ఆస్పైర్డ్ అవే వచ్చాయి ఆపర్చునిటీస్. సో ఈ క్రమంలో మీరు అన్నారు కదా ఇన్సెక్యూర్ అని, ఇప్పుడు ఒక స్పేస్లోకి వచ్చాక అందరూ పాడుతున్నారు మీకు అర్థమవుతుంది, బట్ వెన్ యూ సీ అదర్ పీపుల్ ఇన్ సింగింగ్ సాంగ్స్ దట్ ఐడియలీ యూ వుడ్ హ్యావ్ సంగ్,
I'm very happy because
have you met some of the younger generation ones? Malati,
I'm specifically talking about Malati. At that time, when that first Jagran happened, no, Bhagwan's that teaching, I was experiencing it. I was buying vegetables. I remember very clearly when I was buying rasa rasa. Who's this? Hey, who's this voice? Because I think at some point I must have thought that I don't think anybody with my voice is going to come in. That kind of confidence was there, but at the same time insecurity was there. All that had got swept away. When I heard, I'll tell you, I was buying Vendaka, okra. And from a small transistor, rasa rasa, so nice, what is this? That way. And so happy for her, you know, so happy for Malu. I had done a lot of shows, Lakshman Shruti, troupe undi. Troupe lo ఎక్కువ performances I had given, and I used to speak to music directors about Malati. Nalla singer irukanga. But I suppose it had to happen when it happened. I was sitting at Ramanashramam and I was like peacefully sitting over there, and some people had come from Girivalam. After doing Girivalam, they came to me, Amma, Rasa Rasa song neenga paadikele romba jora irukku. They all thought I had sung the song. So that was it. What more do I want? So I told them I didn't do it. Lenga ninga da paadike. Okay, fabulous. So Bhagwan was having his fun with me. I'm having a lovely time. It's been so wonderful. That's what I'm saying. No.
So what do you wake up to every day now?
Wake up to Bhagwan's eyes and a complete acceptance of every moment. I'm not one sadhu and sannyasi, and I'm one tiger when I have to be. If a situation demands that, but the inside is calm, yaar. Outside I will do ding ding ding, all that will be outside, but the inside is not like that.
సో అలా మీరు ఉషా ఉతుప్ గారిని కలిశారు, మీ తర్వాత జనరేషన్ సింగర్స్ ని కలిశారు, యూ మెట్ దెమ్ అండ్ దే ఆల్ లవ్ యూ, యూ లవ్ దెమ్. వాళ్ళందరూ ఐమ్ షూర్ దే లుక్ అప్ టు యూ. మీరు ఇప్పుడు రియాలిటీ షోస్ లో కూడా when you guys are everybody is on.
Because they see from when they are growing up we are there, no, but they are so much better than we are.
So what do you wake up to every day అంటే ఇప్పుడు ఒక అంబిషన్, ఒక వరల్డ్?
There's nothing.
ఏమీ లేదు.
There was no ambition then, and I really wondered, you know, what part of me in my psyche has driven me towards whatever has happened, and I can't find anything. Right. I just happened in Rahman's studio, this jingles thing. I was keen.
Right.
I was keen on doing jingles, but from that into the music cine industry was a huge. The doors just opened, fat.
So what is your next door? You don't know, I mean, or it's already open?
I know that the last door to open for me was in 1998, and in that place I was completely content. There was nothing to walk, nothing to do. Summa iru, Ramana, summa iru. Just be still. And then whatever the body and the mind have to do, that karmic thing will continue.
Correct.
Gammana kada. So I'm striving for that, Soumya. It's actually not difficult at all. People say it's very difficult, but it's fun because usually after 3 minutes of meditating I go to sleep. Happy. It's a good place. So the singing has become easier because I know I'm not doing it. I'm just the facilitator. It's a lovely life.
What a beautiful journey. అండ్ ఇప్పుడు అడక్క మానలేరు, ఇంత ఎనర్జెటిక్గా ఇంత నవ్వుతూ ఎప్పుడు ఉంటారు, ఇంత గట్టిగా యూ జస్ట్ లాఫ్ యువర్ హార్ట్ అవుట్. Do you do anything specific మీ ఆరోగ్యం చూసుకోవడానికి for health?
No,
you have any
nothing.
specific
I'm
habits?
very bad, yeah. My health habits, I wish I could change that. If I have to change something, it's my...
So what do you do which you don't like? You don't exercise?
I just sit and watch television unless there's a recording. So I just watch film after film. OTT platform is sitting in the room, yaar. Netflix, Prime Video, then Hotstar, and then Sony Live, Z5. Woo!
Ante happy, bindas.
Completely. 12 o'clock I'll go off inside. At 12 o'clock onwards, still I'm booted out by my son from there. I'll be wanting and only this will be exercising. Ching 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 ching. That's it. Terrible. It's terrible. It'll change.
మీ అబ్బాయికి మ్యూజికల్ జీన్స్ వచ్చాయా మేబీ?
Yeah. But he's also very clear. He understands that everybody cannot have a career in music, you know.
Right.
So he's a digital advertising person.
Wow.
He's 27 years old.
Oh.
Yeah.
Married?
No, not as yet. He's still a baby.
Baby, of course.
Yeah.
27 is just a baby.
As a person also, he's a baby. He's not, I don't think, or even, he doesn't look like somebody
Who's serious about life at yet.
Who can look after another person.
No, అది పాయింట్. ఇంకొకరిని చూసుకునే ఆ మెచ్యూరిటీ ఇంకా కనిపించదు.
So I think by 32 he'll be ready.
Okay.
My husband got married when he was 32. So
సో మీ పాట విని మరి మీ వారు గిటార్ వాయిస్తారు కదా?
My husband used to, we've done a lot of music together. We did an album with Ramana, with Bhagwan songs. Suresh is a music composer. He's an incredibly wonderful poet in English, and he writes what he's experiencing about Arunachala. So we have a home in Tiruvannamalai, and it's 2 acres, and there's just this house in the center. There are no walls for the house. There are rooms attached with mittams, you know, verandas. So the center veranda, you just sit and the mountain is in front of you, and that's where he sits all the time. So in the morning, the sun will slowly peep out from behind Arunachala. He'll take a click, and on whatever it is that day, he will write a poem. And he's immensely popular on the social media. He writes so beautifully. So beautifully. In fact, he's the person who brought me to Bhagwan. Yeah. So, very few husbands are content with whatever their wives do. So, in our industry, a lot of husbands will say, "Innu ee maasamlo kacheri leda." But my husband, one kacheri finishes, this month you've done 1 kacheri, enough, no? Spend more time in the Swami room now. Come to the Swami room, meditate. That's the husband that's been given to me.
So beautiful.
Yeah. It's not easy, but he's nicer than a lot of people. Nicer than a lot of people.
It's truly, I feel it's what we resonate with. There are instances where you may not resonate with what, I want to be out here and this is my journey and anukunna vallaki.
I'm doing that. That's the reason he's moved to Tiruvannamalai. And I'm here in Madras because I have that
worldly connection undi inka.
Yeah.
Which is fine.
And I've told him that Bhagwan is within me, wherever I go, he's there inside me.
Oh no.
And I go occasionally, like Bhagwan himself will say, Tiruvannamalai is like an oasis. So we go there and we take the water from there and we come back to whichever place is our karma bhumi.
Correct.
So all our karma bhumis husband and wife don't have to necessarily go in the same direction.
Ante true.
So he's retired. He was a creative director of agencies, advertising agencies.
Right.
And he is retired. Very, very noble human being.
Amazing. I mean, మీరు చెప్తుంటే అనిపిస్తోంది, యూ సెట్ సంథింగ్ వెరీ ప్రొఫౌండ్. కర్మభూమి ఎక్కడ ఉంటుందో మనం చెప్పలేమని. అన్నమయ్య రైట్స్, వేవేల విధులందు వెరపేది మరపేది. ఇన్ సో మెనీ థౌజండ్స్ ఆఫ్ థింగ్స్ వీ డూ, హౌ కెన్ యూ సే వాట్ ఇస్ ఏది మంచిది ఏది కాదని చెప్పి, దైవము నమ్మినట్టి ధన్యునికిని శ్రీ వెంకటేశ్వరుడు చిత్తములోనున్నవాడు, హీస్ ఇన్సైడ్, ఈవలేది ఆవలేది ఇంగదా ఇருக்கு ఇది అది, దేర్ ఇస్ నో టైమ్ అండ్ స్పేస్, దిస్ ఇస్ క్రియేటెడ్ బై us.
Wow.
సో వెరీ ప్రొఫౌండ్ అండ్ దట్స్ సో ట్రూ. అది అక్కడే ఐ థింక్ యూ హ్యావ్ ఫౌండ్ యువర్ బ్యాలెన్స్.
Yeah. So we have now just a couple of days back we had one didam and all we had, because he's lonely over there, no, he gets lonely. So I'm supposed to go and spend a little more time, and when I look at it I say it's because Bhagwan doesn't want me to watch horror films. Come, I will show you a horror film in Thiruvannamalai. Come. I will come and stand.
இருக்குமாங்க பாம்பெல்லாம்? Oh.
Yeah. It's their bhoomi. In their bhoomi, we have made a house. Yeah.
No, but aduva varuma. But
Yeah.
పాములు వస్తాయా?
Yeah. It's open kada. And 2 acres.
మీరు చూసారా?
Yeah.
డోంట్ గెట్ స్కేర్డ్. భయం అయిదా?
Of course I'm scared. Yeah, I'm scared. Really, of course I'm scared. But nothing has harmed any of us, you know.
Yeah.
They'll come and then we'll call that Seth. Our watchman will come and.
ఏ పాములు వచ్చాయి?
All of them. We've got rat snakes. We've got cobras. We've got the bad ones are the asura snakes, viper and kraits. So you'll a couple 1-2 we'll get in a month. If it's very hot, then they come out from under the stones. You know, poor things.
How can you close your eyes and meditate then?
It's 2 acres and houses somewhere in the center. So they will be under some tree, under leaves. Then at night, sometimes, occasionally, suppose somebody steps out of the room in the dark, you will see that guy lying at the step. So you just call loudly, and then that Satana will come and pick him up, and then we do not touch the snakes that come near which are there near our fence and all that. We won't go searching for a snake to kill.
Right.
But the ones that come very close to our land, especially the kraits and vipers, we first try to tell the watchman not to kill them. But he just asked us a very pertinent question. He said, if it bites me, are you willing to come and look after my family? So then we said, okay, you do whatever you think you need to do. That's it. So we will not, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We will not go searching the land for snakes.
If it comes
to the place where we are living, then it's trouble. Because what will happen is they will get scared. You will get scared. You'll stamp on them, and as a reaction,
they will strike.
Yeah. Then it's life, no, for us. So,
oh God, yes. అవును. కానీ మొత్తానికి అంటే having making peace with the possibility of snakes around is a very
no, it's not
deep.
It's not a problem at all. Once you get there, no, Swapna, that all those things will not matter at all, because there's this palpable presence of Arunachala over there. Your mind ceases to exist. Only if there's a mind there is fear and all that, no. So the mind that thinks rubbish stuff, no, that just ceases. It will only be used for
అది అనుభవపూర్వకంగా మీరు తెలుసుకున్నారు అక్కడ. In your experience you have seen it.
I don't watch television over there, yaar. It's a dopamine fix. Anything like a television or your PS5, they're all dopamine fixers, no. It gives you dopamine, a happiness chemical. It is. So when you go there, if there is no mind then you don't need anything to be entertained.
Correct.
So initially I put a television in. So when I would go and watch some crap. But as the years have gone by, I've just realized that you just sit like this, no? Just like this. There's so much the universe is showing you, yaar. Nature.
Beautiful.
Surrounded by trees. There are these beautiful rainbows that will happen in this and suddenly, because there is migratory birds, no, so there'll be flocks of geese and birds flying either this side or this side, you know. It's a magic land, Arunachala. There was a time when I wanted to go to Manasarovar desperately. Before I die, I wanted to go to Manasarovar, but after I've come to Arunachala, I know the Manasarovar is there only. That is also Purti. So I'm in a nice place. I love to sing. Probably when my body is going to the cremation, it will be going Ram 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 Ram. Going. So till my life is there, I suppose I will sing. I will continue to sing. Fortunately, the voice is okay.
more than okay and full of life.
Ah.
So you're basically me జీవితం statement is to be total, present and enjoy or to relish the whole opportunity called life.
Yes.
అండ్ అందులోనే మీరు అన్ని వెతుక్కుంటున్నారు, అన్ని అందరినీ అలరిస్తున్నారు, అందరినీ ప్రేమిస్తున్నారు. ఎస్ చక్కగా హాయిగా మనసారి నవ్వుకుంటున్నారు, టీవీ చూసుకుంటున్నారు. యా బట్ శుభ గారు నిజంగా మనస్ఫూర్తిగా మీ వివిధ కోణాలు చూడడం మాకు చాలా ఒక ఎక్స్టెటిక్ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ అన్ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ జస్ట్ వాచింగ్ యూ సింగ్.
Oh, thank you
today.
so much.
The way you just broke into a song.
Thank you so much.
చాలా ఆనందంగా ఉంది మిమ్మల్ని కలవడం. ఐ వాంట్ టు కీప్ ఇన్ టచ్ విత్ యూ.
Absolutely. Yes. For sure.
ఎస్ సో మా iDream ప్రేక్షకులకి మీ మాట ఏమన్నా ఒకటి చెప్పండి.
ఇంతవరకు మీరు కూర్చుని నా moments, నా life moments you all have shared with me. I've been able to share it with you. And if you manage to stay till the end, I thank you so much for being there. It's an incredible opportunity for me to say thank you for welcoming me into your arms. One girl from the Tamil industry who doesn't know Tamil also. All of you did this. And I thank you immensely for it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hi, this is Malgudi Shubha. Please watch, share and subscribe to iDream.